Okay, Assalamualaikum and good afternoon everyone. Okay, so today I'm going to demonstrate these two problems examples related to the looping chapter. So this problem are already uploaded in Google Classroom. So let's see the first problem here. So in this problem, you are going to write a program for use in the checkout process of a store. So the program that you will develop will consist of all these requirements. Okay, so the first requirement is the program should prompt the user to enter the cost of the first item. Okay, next it will continue to prompt for additional items, okay, until the user enters 0. Okay, after that the program will display the total amount and then prompt for the dollar amount that the customer submits as the payment, and finally display the change due. Okay, so this is actually a very simple program, so it is similar like a cash register when you are making payment at the cashier. Okay, so let's open our MATLAB. Okay, so here this is the blank MATLAB environment. Okay, the blank command window. So I'm going to write the program in a new editor, file or M file. Okay, so here I'm just going to include some comments for the solution. Okay, so this is problem 1. Okay, so the first one, it asks for the input. Okay, input for the cost of the item, right? So from the user to enter the cost of the first item. So here we are going to use the input command. Okay, and then for the string, enter the cost of the first item. Okay, for example, so for the cost, I'm going to use this input command and then enter the cost of your first item in dollars or 0 to quit. Okay, next I'm going to start the count for our looping. Okay, since the problem doesn't mention on how many repetition, okay, that the program will execute, so obviously, okay, if you still remember, if you did not know how many repetition that your program will execute, so you will use the while loop. Okay, so kalau you tahu berapa banyak kali, okay, yang your program tu akan enter the loop, barulah you guna the for loops. Okay, so in this case, in the first problem, you are going to use while loop to solve this problem. Okay, so okay, the first one ni belum start lagi dia punya looping yang the first line ni, from line 7 ni, is only from user for the input of the item cost. Okay, so here baru kita start kita punya counter lah. Okay, so total equal to 0 while cost cost is greater than 0. So I'm going to put space here, okay, so that it is easier for you guys to observe the solution. So if you hit enter, okay, you notice that this cursor will automatically indent to the right, okay. Dia tak ada apa-apa meaning, just macam kita buat selection structure juga, okay, just untuk easy for us to read the program. Okay, so while cost is greater than 0, so the program will calculate the total amount of the total cost, okay, using this equation. So total equals to total plus cost. Okay, here is the new total and then this is the previous total. Okay, so every time you tambah, for example, kalau you ada 2 item kan, so you akan enter input tu beberapa kali lah. Okay, so for example, input first dia maybe $2, okay, and then you ada 2 item, second input $3. Okay, so here dia akan calculate, since kita start daripada total kosong, okay, so the first total, okay, dia akan consider total ni kosong lah. Yang sini kosong plus cost. Kalau yang ni 2, katalah yang first item saya $2, okay, $2, okay, and then kalau saya ada 2 item, the second item is $3, so dia akan calculate as the total for the second loop, okay, maksudnya new total equals to yang $2 tadi tambah the new cost for the second item, for example $3, so new total saya akan jadi $5, okay. And then for the cost, okay, I'm going to okay, repeat this. And then end the program. Okay, next. Okay, yang ni the first input for the first item. Okay, lepas tu dia akan continue to prompt for additional items. So yang continue to prompt for additional items tu is here lah. Okay, the next dia akan display the total. So display the total obviously dia guna dia akan calculate from this equation. Okay, so to display the total, okay, maksudnya kita nak beritahu lah your total is how much, okay, macam tu. So to display the total, okay, to display I'm going to use this fprintf command. Okay, so your total is, so I still remember, so I'm going to put the $sign first, okay, and then this one is the placeholder where the numbers will be located. So this is the very basic, okay, and then backslash n, okay, so that dia akan produce in a new line. Okay, and then here untuk yang dekat this placeholder ni, okay, dia nak refer to which variable, okay, dia akan capture atau dia akan display variable of this total variable. Okay, so daripada total ni, dah dapat total ni, dia akan display dekat sini lah, location dia dekat sini. Okay, and next prompt for the dollar amount the customer submit as payment. Okay, maksudnya dia nak input, okay, input amount from customer. So kita akan payment lah, input payment amount from customer. So payment equals to input, enter your payment, in dollars. Okay, and then finally display the change due. Okay, so display the change. Okay, dia ada a few, dia boleh guna beberapa jenis output function, but in this problem saya nak demonstrate using fprintf function. Okay, so your change is, here is the placeholder. I put the $sign before the placeholder. You boleh change this number dalam ni, /n. Okay, and then kat dalam ni apa yang you nak, this is the variable. Okay, dalam variable ni adalah kita nak dapatkan dia punya due, so it would be payment minus the total value. Okay, let's try to run this program. Okay, so bila you click run, okay, you notice on your command window, okay, so this program will ask you for the cost of your first item, for example 15, and then this is for the second item. Okay, I should change this for the next item, but never mind, this is for the second item. So let's say I have 3 items here, 15, 20 and 30. Okay, then kita hanya ada 3 item je, and then kita nak quit, kita just click 0. Okay, so from here dekat program the while program ni, dia akan tengok, dia akan enter the while looping tu if only the cost ni is greater than 0. So if you specify the cost is 0, dia automatically akan exit the program, so dia akan automatically end lah. Okay, so now this program akan display the total amount of your items. Okay, like this. Okay, so notice that saya buat mistake here. Never mind, I can betulkan ni. So saya salah guna the backslash here. And then for example, total saya $65 kan. So saya masukkan 100. So this is the change, $35. Okay, so saya nampak tadi ada a few mistake yang saya buat. So I'm going to correct that one here, salah here, backslash, and then this one enter for the next item. Okay, so I'm going to check my program again. So saya masukkan 20, 50 and 30. Okay, so no more, just 3 items, and then total is 100. Enter your payment in dollars. Okay, let's see kalau saya masukkan the exact amount 100. Okay, your change is 0. So I'm going to run sekali lagi, and then saya nak check boleh ke tak dia calculate the balance. Okay, so now total is 103. So saya nak masukkan lebihan payment amount. Alright, okay, so this program is done. Okay, so that's for the first problem. Now let's see the second problem. Okay, so here you're going to write a script called prtemps. Okay, this is the name of that script that will prompt the user for a maximum Celsius value in the range from -16 to 20 degrees Celsius. Error check to make sure it's in that range. Then print a table showing degrees F and degree C until this maximum is reached. Okay, so maximum dia 20 Celsius ni lah. Okay, then the first value that exceeds the maximum should not be printed. Okay, so kalau yang lebih daripada maksimum ni, dia tak akan printed on this table. This table should start at 0 degrees Fahrenheit and increment by 5 degrees Fahrenheit until the maximum in Celsius is reached. So both temperatures should be printed with a field width of 6 and 1 decimal place. Okay, so yang ni definitely the formatting for the F'1, so F', so F', the percentage sign 6.1 lah. The formula, okay, this is the formula for the conversion of Celsius to Fahrenheit. Okay, so this is the example when you execute the punya program atau you punya script. Okay, so this is the how you execute the script. So when prompted, enter a temperature. Okay, this is the format. Okay, so okay, we are going to create a program that will be executed similar like this. Okay, so here I always start with the clear CLC. Okay, since kita kita punya command window ni dah ada ni kan, result of the program. Okay, so clear and CLC will always clear our command window and workspace folder. Okay, next we're going to start with the fprintf commands. Okay, so yang when prompted blah blah blah. Okay, so when prompted, you should enter temperature in degrees Celsius in this range. Okay, in the range of -16 to 20. Okay, and then for the max temperature, kita akan prompted from user. So prompted from user maksudnya kita guna input function lah. So input command. So input. Okay, buka bracket, this code sign first, and then enter a maximum temperature. Okay, this is how you do the error check. So error check, kita akan guna the while loop. Okay, so while. Okay, error check ni is dia punya purpose dia is to make sure that user hanya enter input, okay, untuk temperature degree Celsius ni dalam range ni je. Okay, between -16 to 20 Celsius. Okay, so the error check kita akan create using the while looping. So while it is less than -16, or max temperature is greater than 20. Okay, kita tak nak dia below -16 ataupun dia greater than 20. Okay, so what will happen is for max temperature, so if user, okay, so dekat dalam while loop ni, okay, dia punya maksud dia adalah if user enter the max temperature input less than -16 or greater than 20 Celsius. Okay, so oops. So input here as error, enter a new maximum temperature. Okay, kalau dia keluar daripada range ni, okay, keluarkan this error warning. Okay, bukan keluarkan lah, maksud saya if user enter value of maximum temperature outside of this range, okay, keep request for a new maximum temperature using this input function. Okay, so and this is the error check. Okay, and then we're going to print table, so including headers. So we're going to use the fprintf. Okay, this is the headers. So saya agak-agak je. Okay, ini dia punya title lah of the table. Okay, and then and here ni means that line seterusnya akan dibuat on a new line. Okay, and then apa lagi? Kita tengok. Okay, so your table should start at 0 degrees F and increase by 5 degrees F until the maximum is reached. Okay, so kita akan start, ni kita dah start kita punya table solution lah. Okay, so F ni is referring to the Fahrenheit variable. Okay, so Fahrenheit akan start with 0. Okay, and then this is the conversion from Fahrenheit to Celsius. Okay, and then kita akan continue using the while loop. Okay, so kita start dengan kosong tadi kan. So while C less and equal to the max temperature, okay, so fprintf the value of conversion tu. So fprintf ini is the 6 decimal no 6 after ni fill width of 6 and 1 decimal places. Okay, so dia akan start table conversion daripada 0 degrees F. Okay, kita akan tengok macam ni kita nak letak yang ni 6 width fill with 1 decimal places. Okay, so kita kena buat dua placeholder lah. Okay, sebab satu akan referring to Fahrenheit punya value, satu lagi is the converted Celsius value. So both kita guna 6.1, the same formatting. Okay, and then this is the backslash n. Okay, and then since ada dua placeholder ni, so kita kena masukkan, kita kena specify these two variable. Okay, the first width here. Okay, the first place of 6.1 F ni is for Fahrenheit. Okay, and then second one is for Celsius. Okay, and then this is how kita increase the Fahrenheit value. That's 5. And then this is the conversion, and then kita end. Okay, so let's check whether kita punya program ni boleh execute ke tak ke, ada error ke. Okay, so now enter the maximum temperature. Okay, maximum temperature should be 20. Okay. Okay, so kalau you notice, okay, tengok dekat saya punya command window ni. Kenapa dia punya table macam ni? Okay, saya tak nak macam ni ya. Saya nak dia ke bawah. Saya nak ada 2 row. Saya tak nak dia hanya ada satu column macam ni. Saya nak ada 2 column. Saya tak nak dia satu row macam ni. Okay, so kita tengok apa masalah dia. Okay, should we dekat table ni? Yes, saya tertinggal this F notation here ni. Okay, on the second field. So let's try again. So I'm going to put the dan saya nampak dah jadi dah dia punya Fahrenheit and Celsius table. Okay, so kalau you tengok ni kenapa dia ke tepi sangat? Okay, don't worry, you boleh dekatkan dia dekatkan dia sikit kan. Okay, run semula. Okay lah ni kan. Okay, so dia akan calculate the conversion the Fahrenheit. Okay, so dia starting from 0 and then dia akan increase 5 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, until dia akan stop bila Celsius temperature ni below 20. Okay, so dia tak akan print out, dia tak akan calculate for lebih daripada 20. Okay, dan kita boleh try. Tadi saya masukkan maximum temperature of 20. So kita akan test lah these two condition here, less than -16 and also above greater than 20. Okay, kita akan try yang less dulu. -17. Okay, dia akan keep asking you for a new input. Okay, what is -15. Okay, and then kita try greater than 20, 21. Okay, dia nak new input. And then what else? Okay, so that's it. That is our solution for this second problem. Okay, and then always make sure, okay, if you buat while looping ni, always end with this and word. Okay, so yang ni kita tengok ada 2 while looping because yang ni untuk error check je lah. Okay, kepentingannya you buat error check ni, if kalau you tak buat, okay, so user tu bebas nak masukkan any value even dia outside of the -16 to 20 range ni, even if the value is outside of the range, because you tak ada satu structure yang menghalang user from enter any invalid input. In this case, invalid input yang kita define is any value which is less than -16 or greater than 20. Okay.